Welcome to the Hope for Healing Network. This is Cecily Henderson. Thank you for joining us in this safe space today. My next guest, I am very honored to introduce her. She has a journey. When she was telling me a little bit about what she is doing right now, it just resonated and hit my heart. So, Anjna, thank you so much for being here at the Hope for Healing Network.
Thank you for having me.
I love your story. If you wouldn't mind just going from the beginning, sharing a little bit about your journey, and then we'll talk about what you're doing now.
Okay, so as a young girl, I wanted to be a doctor and couldn't go in medicine due to the family circumstances, but was helping always anybody sick in the house, just preparing food, taking to the doctor, giving medicine on time. Uh, say, just regular life. I studied and uh, and then working in accounting. So my journey is totally different. But I was very sick, and in '82, and that's where I was in hospital for 6 weeks and 6 weeks at home before I could start any of my work. So then my journey started. Earlier, I was a little bit in, say, aerobics, then went for we went back to India, then started going through different disciplines in yoga and pranayama, which is a breathing exercises. And then at the age of 50, I found, say, that one course called Siddha Samadhi Yoga. And that's where I learned more of this meditation and stuff. And I found Reiki at the same time and started learning Reiki with second level. I was doing distant healing and results were so good. So decided not to stop. And then just went through that, all the levels of Usui Reiki Master, Karuna Reiki Master, learned pranic healing, some crystals and things, and then developed some courses and treating and teaching Reiki and pranic healing, and besides yoga and pranayama meditation, especially custom programs with yoga for ladies for menopause or yoga for back or say depression and whatever the way I can help people, and group healing also I develop. Besides that, that healing mudras that seals with hands and fingers and quit smoking help with breathing. And I teach, I do energy clearing at the workplace, at a home, and ancestral healing, and teach vegetarian cooking and have East Indian style, and have my book with East Indian vegetarian cooking with 45 recipes. That includes that cautions about turning vegetarian or vegan, then the benefits of turning vegetarian, and say spices how to use, and so and precautions for whatever is not good in your health to help with that with changing diet and all these things. Okay.
Wow. And I love because I have clients that, want to go vegetarian. It's so difficult. It is difficult, right? Especially when you've not
Yes.
been a constant
Not easy.
vegetarian.
So certain things to be taken care of that way, and you don't say has the deficiency of some vitamins also. So that way also there are all everything is in my book that I have got with 45 recipes. In that everything is included.
That's so wonderful. And I love that when you were talking about, you started your basically your holistic healing journey to help others when you were 50.
Yes.
And that resonated with me because it was the same thing for me. I kind of started at 50 to propel forward because I
Mhm.
was whole and I'm healed and I wanted to share it with others. And I see how,
Exactly.
yeah, your
That's
journey as well. So, I mean, as far as Reiki, what are you doing? How are you helping your clients with the Reiki? I know it's probably, local,
That's,
but
yeah, mainly local, but I do distant healing as well. I have done it in different countries, like from USA and India and South America, in different places, in Canada also, in different cities. People come to know about me via media, and they were asking. And I was doing distant healing. And recently, very few days ago, I did some treatment for someone's dog also from distance, of course, in Calgary. But basically, it is balancing the energy flow throughout the body, so body can take care by itself. And we balance the chakras also. With each treatment, or normally one chakra gets balanced, and normally 2 to 4 chakras are out of balance in most of the people. And in 3 to 4 treatments, they are getting well. But if there are some, say, psychological problems there, and it takes a little longer for them, but everything gets healed. Stress, trauma, anxiety, depression, all these things can be helped besides physical problems like sleeping disorder, say the arthritis, or say rheumatoid arthritis, sciatica, you name it, anything. Because body needs to be just ignited its own capacity to heal. And that's where we focus in Reiki and pranic healing. With pranic healing, do some cleansing if necessary, and then give Reiki to add additional life force energy throughout the body. And especially notable results. One girl was working at the chiropractor and physiotherapist and some other people working in their office as a manager, and she had accident. And after that, she was treated by everybody. It didn't help her, and she was to go for cortisol injections. And she came to me, and my 3 treatment, it was fine. And then she came to learn and started helping herself it also. What happens is actually some accidents and traumas get stored into the cellular level memory. And when it is stored there, it is difficult to get rid of it through medicine. But in Reiki, when person gets into the deep relaxed state, like we call alpha state and beta state and theta state in meditation terms, that's where healing just happens, and it can be totally eradicated from cellular level memory. And if you know, why most of the people have been knowing about Dr. Oz, and he said in one of his programs that big leap into the medical field would be the energy healing, and Reiki and pranic healing are energy healing.
Yeah,
And
I've always been really interested, in hearing about Reiki because it's about balancing the system. And that's part of functional medicine as well. Getting the system balanced is one of the most important things
exactly,
because if the balance is off, everything's going to be off.
everything, yeah, it's
Mhm.
taken care by itself. The other girl had a fibroid, and she couldn't go to work and had lots of pain, and she was asked to go for surgery. And she was scared. She came to me, and after very first treatment, they were invited for some party, so she decided to go. So pain was less, and after 4 treatment, it was totally gone. And then she became my student and learned all the levels of Reiki and Usui and Karuna Reiki both. So
Wow,
like that, there are so many. If
what a
someone wants to see,
testimonial.
yeah, yeah. If anyone wants to see, there's lots of testimonials on my Google page, Healing and Health Center. They can see. One girl say she herself is a Reiki master, and she was drinking a lot, and then 20 years she was clear of it, but still she had acidity which wasn't going. And so she came to me for Karuna Reiki especially. I said, okay. I treated her and guided her with some yoga postures, and ask her to change in her diet that can help her further. And after 2 treatments, she says 90% acidity was gone. She was all the time for 20 years on the medicine. And
Oh,
yoga posture just to work on the walls, so structurally helping, then helping with say some diet changes. So if you change lifestyle, most of the things can be subsided. So prevention is better than cure. So that's where I always guide my clients. that you may do some changes in your lifestyle so you can have permanent results, because I can heal and after some time it can go once again go back. So just if you change your lifestyle, it will be permanent results.
Wow. And that's a very powerful statement because people don't realize how important lifestyle changes really do impact us.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's true. I mean, I have an autoimmune illness, and if I don't have a certain lifestyle, healthy lifestyle, then I revert right back into that
exactly. Yeah.
autoimmune.
Yeah, there was another lady who had, when you said autoimmune system, she had some autoimmune system problem that they were attacking her whole system. And she had thyroid problem, and her daughter came and learned up to 3A level with me. And she said, Mama, you can go to her for treatment. I did about 4 or 5 treatments. And after 6 weeks, when she was to go for her blood test, usually she was to go for 6 weeks each time. And then this time, when she was to go after a month after treatments, her thyroid was okay. So
Oh,
it is something mind blowing. People won't believe, because Reiki is not such a thing, that energy that I can show someone like a pen or pencil or say paper or something like that. It is, one has to experience, feel it.
well, and I love that you incorporate yoga into that
Yeah.
as well.
Yes.
So let's talk about what else do you what does that entail? Because I mean, there's all different forms of yoga. What form of yoga do you do?
Mainly restorative yoga, but I combine different things according to person's problem. So just make it a little customized. If someone has, say, depression, then restorative would be too much for them to get into. So they need physically active being too. So incorporating combination of both. So active yoga and some restorative. So it just comes intuitively once you have lots of experience. Whatever the customers, the clients need, accordingly you can plan. And I have special program for ladies for menopause, and say yoga for back and any other thing if someone needs, so that I can customize the program, including heart problem, which includes the yoga postures, then breathing and guided relaxation. So that way we are addressing body, mind, emotions, and spirit. So breath has direct connection with emotions and say our thoughts. So they can also be worked with breath. And then guided relaxation is meditation. So getting once again deep assimilating whatever we have done in the system.
It's beautiful. And I love that you customize it because we are all different. Our genetics
Exactly.
are
Individual.
completely different. It's so individual.
Yeah, we are all really totally unique people, and we have to respect that. And we're going with the need and will of the person, and their capacity. Everything has to be considered before planning the program for them.
Well,
And
I love what you're doing. Do you work with clients online or is it just local?
I'll say for yoga, one has to come in person, but other things online. I mean, Reiki classes I do online as well.
Wonderful. Do you
And the meditation, mindful meditation and chakra meditation and breath work, all these things I do online also.
Perfect. Do you have is there what's the best way for people to connect with you if they want more information?
Okay, they can, best thing is I prefer quick call. So my phone number is 403-201-1514. Or if they want to text, 403-926-8675. And they can email also at anjana_reiki@yahoo.ca. So whichever way they are comfortable, and then I contact them and give them information what they need.
Perfect. Wonderful. Do you have a website that people can
Yes,
go to?
yes, it's www.reikihealinggrace.com. So I consider Reiki as a grace. My personal definition of Reiki is one word, grace.
Oh, I
Because
love
we
it.
are normal human being, living normal family life, and still after in Reiki is as so simple that after we do the invocation prayer and lay our hands on ourselves or others, it starts working by itself. So what we can call it except grace.
Oh my goodness, Anjana, that is so beautiful. I love that.
So it's a www.reikihealinggrace.com.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate you coming on and talking about what you do and your journey, sharing it with our group today. And for those of you that are watching, Miriam, people that have come in, thank you so much for being here and joining with us today. And if you feel that you want to connect, please reach out. Let Anjana know that you are in need or you would like a customized plan, please reach out to her. And thank you again for being here. Wishing everyone a wonderful day. Thanks, Anjana.
Thank you. Nice to talk to you.